Welcome to today's Explainer. We often hear that the stock market is the ultimate foundation of wealth building, but honestly, it's really all about risk management. Today, we're diving into what is arguably the absolutely most critical asset in your entire financial portfolio, health insurance. We're going to skip all that dense industry jargon today and look directly at the mechanics of risk transfer and really the psychological return on investment it gives you, which is absolute protection and peace of mind. This isn't just about filing claims or dealing with paperwork. It is fundamentally about building a highly secure firewall around your physical health and your family's financial trajectory. So picture this. You wake up on a completely normal Tuesday, and out of nowhere, you or a loved one needs urgent medical treatment. Bam, just like that. The emotional weight is instantly undeniable. Health crises don't exactly send calendar invites, right? When one hits, the clock starts ticking incredibly fast. Your entire focus immediately shifts to securing whatever medical care is necessary just to stabilize the situation. It's an incredibly vulnerable position to be in, and the operational and emotional stakes, they literally could not be higher. And the stress of that initial situation is already overwhelming, for sure. But then come the medical bills. That initial medical event is often just the epicenter of the earthquake. What follows is a devastating secondary shockwave, the financial reality. Right in the middle of trying to physically recover, a compounding crisis can just completely blindside you. Just as the biological healing finally starts, the arrival of massive, complex medical bills can instantly threaten to derail your family's financial stability. It turns a health crisis into a severe economic one.
And man, those unexpected expenses, they cost thousands, and they stack up with staggering speed. We're talking hospital stays, surgeries, medications, emergency treatments. A single ER visit is rarely ever just one bill. Oh no, it triggers a crazy domino effect across entirely separate billing departments. You've got facility fees simply for walking through the front doors, followed rapidly by surgeon fees, anesthesiology charges, and complex pharmacy costs. A sudden hospitalization can easily compound into tens of thousands of dollars in a matter of days. Without a robust buffer in place, that places an insurmountable burden directly on your net worth.
So this creates a really stark dichotomy. We're looking at the chaos of an unexpected out-of-pocket burden versus the structured safety of financial protection and quality healthcare. Holding the entirety of an unpredictable medical bill yourself is a massive, highly volatile liability. You're basically self-insuring against catastrophic odds, which is incredibly risky. But by leveraging health coverage, that chaotic liability is replaced with a structured, capped risk model. You're no longer standing there alone, taking the full blow of the massive financial machinery of modern emergency medicine. Which brings us to what health insurance actually is. Basically, it's a system that helps cover medical costs, giving you access to quality healthcare and ensuring you receive care when it matters most, without the constant worry of paying for everything out of pocket. At its core, it's the ultimate risk transfer tool. Everyone pools their resources to shield each individual from a catastrophic financial event. It absorbs the economic shock of an emergency, guaranteeing that your family's primary focus stays exactly where it should be, entirely on physical recovery, rather than frantic arithmetic. Section 2. Beyond emergencies, the proactive benefits. Let's peek beneath the surface of the iceberg here. Because while emergency protection is absolutely crucial, the daily compounding value of a robust coverage plan is actually found in its preventative ROI. Insurance facilitates your routine checkups, preventative care and diagnostic tests, and ongoing treatments. And this isn't just about physical upkeep. It's a highly effective economic strategy. Utilizing your coverage for routine care means you get to address minor health fluctuations early. You completely eliminate the friction of cost long before those tiny issues have the chance to mutate into exponentially more expensive, complex medical emergencies. The whole goal is to catch problems early and stay healthy, and the data backing this up is just incredible. For example, early detection of chronic conditions like diabetes or hypertension can reduce long-term treatment costs by massive percentages. Catching problems early isn't just biologically optimal, it is financially optimal. By actively using the preventive care baked into modern coverage, your insurance transforms from this passive safety net sitting in the background into an active, everyday partner for your long-term health. There's a quote I really love. Life is unpredictable, but your financial security doesn't have to be. And that really serves as the psychological core of risk management. We absolutely cannot control the biological variables of tomorrow. Predicting accidents or unexpected illnesses is literally impossible. But we do have the agency to control the financial fallout. Establishing a rigorous health coverage plan builds a solid firewall around your personal finances, ensuring that when inevitable life events do happen, the economic foundation underneath you remains completely solid.
So what exactly are you protecting today? You're actively securing your savings, your family, and your peace of mind for tomorrow. And these are all deeply interconnected. When the anxiety of potential financial ruin is removed from the equation, it fundamentally lowers your stress. Interestingly enough, medical studies consistently show that lower cortisol and stress levels directly correlate with better, faster physical recovery outcomes. So protecting your balance sheet today is, quite literally, a critical component of protecting your body tomorrow.
So I have to ask you, will you wait for a medical emergency to realize its value? It's kind of a crazy paradox of modern life, isn't it? We literally never hesitate to comprehensively insure our smartphones, our laptops, and our cars against the slightest scratch, yet we sometimes procrastinate on insuring the very engine that drives all of it, our own bodies. Relying on a reactive strategy means paying the maximum premium in both dollars and extreme stress. Shifting to a proactive stance, that secures immeasurable peace of mind long before a crisis ever hits. The ultimate takeaway from all these insights is the undeniable value of taking decisive action. Call us now to find the right health insurance plan for you and your family. Navigating the modern healthcare landscape can definitely feel like a giant puzzle, but connecting with the right experts is the most efficient way to find a plan that fits your exact personal baseline. Don't wait for an emergency to force your hand. Explore your options and choose to secure your coverage today. A healthy future starts with the right protection. Choose health insurance today. As we conclude our explainer today, I want to leave you with a rather profound question. If we spend decades diligently accumulating assets, building wealth, and protecting our material possessions, what is the logic in leaving the generator of that wealth entirely exposed? The true cost of being uninsured isn't just the medical bill, it's the total vulnerability of everything else you've built. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope you consider what it truly means to protect your greatest asset.